내가
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Texas Rangers and the Chicago Cubs.
Gotta make a move, make a play. We don't fall off, levitate.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
I've been running up the plate through the back door. Feel like Saban when he snapping, broke the backboard. Work hard, play hard, yeah, we been there. I was down for a minute, got my leg back. Give me the game.
And pitching in this game, Edward Cabrera. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Brandon Nimmo, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Now it's Corey Seager.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Seager matched a homer in his last game. Man at second. That one lifted to left. Half takes it in for the out. One away.
Batting third.
And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Man on second, two down. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Line to right, base hit. Nimmo around third. The tag, and he's in there. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Higashioka. Tap foul at the plate. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Whoa.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 1-2.
That's out the corner.
In the dirt, blocked.
Getting the out was never going to be easy. The wild pitch outside made things very difficult behind the plate, and it turned into a stolen base opportunity.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in, you got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Oh.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Swing and a ground ball. Horner fires over to first. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And today's starting pitcher, Nathan Eovaldi. How about a report on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Bush with a homer in his last game. Here's 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A massive home run. And we're level. It's 1-1.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? Well, the pitcher always wants to miss down if he's going to miss with the breaking ball. Pretty good pitch, but just a really good swing on it. He stayed down, he got through it, and he got rewarded.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Alex Bregman. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-1.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Ian Happ up to hit. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. Clobbered to right field. Way back. Gone. They've hit another, and they add a run. It's 3-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout and try to slow down this offense.
Here's Nico Horner. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Here comes the 0-1. There's a line drive to left field. One down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. Finding themselves down a run early, they'd like to punch back here with a run of their own.
Absolutely, Boog, but I don't expect them to change their approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at-bats. Be patient out there and get a feel for this starting pitcher.
Now, Pete Crow Armstrong. Crow Armstrong went deep in his most recent game. First offering way inside, almost got him. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. 4 home runs in the first inning. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they add to their lead. It's 4-1.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out? I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round tripper.
Carson Kelly now at the plate. Late on that fastball.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Now here is Moises Ballesteros. Reaching for it and brings it in. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We go on to inning number 2. It's the Cubs 4 and the Rangers 1. This is Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Here's Josh Young.
Number 6, Josh Young.
Cabrera, he's kind of interesting. You know, when you dig into the tendencies, he does a good job of limiting the hits, but the walks continue to be a problem. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, he's got such nasty stuff that I think, you know, hitters, they're just not as willing to try to get something because it's hard to square him up. And when you have pitches that are ending up just outside the strike zone, until they get called for strikes, hitters are not going to pull the trigger.
Smith.
So digging in, Josh Smith.
You know, against a guy like this, I'm looking for something straight. I'm not going to be successful hitting anything that's got movement on it. I've got to look for a four-seamer and try to get it up in the zone.
The 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong gets under it. And there's 2 down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 9, Danny.
Now it's Jansen to hit.
Jansen.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Hit on the ground softly to short. Swanson. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Rangers, and they trail it 4-1.
Now it's time for play. Hey, feels like a holiday. Just put on your best and relieve your stress. Hey, feels like a holiday. Bills paid, sipping lemonade up in the shade.
Bottom of the second, Dansby Swanson stands in.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And quickly
Batting
one away
ninth,
in the second.
right fielder, number 20, Michael
Michael Conforto will climb in.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Tap back to the mound. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Michael Busch.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Michael Busch getting ready to hit.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up. The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. That is the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Cubs 4 and the Rangers 1. You're watching Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago. New inning getting started, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Brandon Nimmo. Foul ball there. Oh, 0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the 0-2. Tap back to the mound. In time to Busch. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. Fly to left his first time. Left field. 2 down.
Up next for the Rangers, the left fielder, Wyatt
Langford stepping in for the Rangers. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
In the air, right field. And that'll do it. Rangers go down quickly there, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning, stepping in, Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, number 3, Alex Bregman.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. And it is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 5-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. Back to the mound. He's got it. Flips it. Nicely done for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a base hit. And a man aboard.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side, Smith. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Carson Kelly struck out swinging his first time. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And gone. Carson Kelly takes him deep. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 7-1.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Kumar Rocker. He's into the game with the bases empty. And next is the designated hitter, Moises Ballesteros. Flied to right his first time. On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Next to hit, Dansby Swanson, and a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for the Cubs,
the batter will be Michael Conforto. Grounded out his first time up. And a foul ball. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. On to inning number 4. This is Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago.
Know if you hit me a call with a feet. Out of the drip, can't get it for cheap. I hit a cat when you giving a speech. I'm at the top of the
start of the 4th, leading off, Jake Berger.
Number 21, Jake.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Up next for the Rangers, the designated hitter, Kyle Higashioka.
Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. He reached out a walk his first time.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
In the air out to center, and that'll fall for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Up next for the Rangers.
When you
the
flare a
center
ball
fielder,
out
number
behind
32,
second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
In the dirt, gets away from Kelly. The throw into second, and he's got no chance. He's out.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off.
Check swing. He went. That's strike one. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And they'll do it again. Got him. Third out. It's the Cubs 7 and the Rangers 1.
Buscando hacerme millonario. Sigo la lucha diario. Los golpes no me duelen cuando subo al escenario. ¿Y qué le vamos a hacer? Si tú no me quieres ver.
Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Michael Busch. Chopper right side. Smith throws to first in time. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman number 3, Alex Bregman.
Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
On the ground, Young. Over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder number 8, Ian.
2 down, bases empty. And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a foul out of play. This one in the air, center field. Carter settles under this one. And that's the 3rd out. So they make short work of him there. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Cubs 7 and the Rangers 1. We go to the top of the 5th. Down the third baseman, Josh Young.
6, Josh Young.
Out towards right center field. And there's one away.
The batter number 8, second baseman, Josh.
Here's the second baseman, Josh Smith. Flied to center his first time. That one fouled off.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
The Cubbies up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fought off foul. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Rangers, the catcher.
Danny
number
Jansen
9,
to hit here.
Danny
He's 0 for 1.
Jansen.
Hey!
Oh, 1 now. And that one clips the corner.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the
Horner over to Swanson. He turns it. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 7 and the Rangers 1. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Jacob Junis.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Horner.
Just missed. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Number 74, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. And the 1-0. Slider right there. And that one is lifted in the air. Nimmo on his way over. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, number 4.
Digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Langford drops steps, heads back on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Cubs, the
Carson
catcher,
Kelly,
Carson
the next Cub to hit.
Kelly.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer, his second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 8-1.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now, guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
Next is the designated hitter, Moises Ballesteros. In the air, right field. And that will end the inning. Cubs have 2 on this homer. It's now 8-1. You're watching Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far.
Woke up out of you are looking at a car. Went to A&D, met P, phoned them all. The rest is history, you know we took it mad far. Rap dude, travel the world like Nat Geo. Work myself through the matrix of Black Neo. Got real, had to pack torpedo. No break bread with your own people. Made peace with the that I couldn't change. And took responsibility instead of passing blame. Anything less lame. Sit your $5 down for it, make change. Got sharper with the aim. With a product you can trust in on anything.
Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers.
The right fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Now pitching for
So a
the
lefty out of the pen,
Number
Riley
70.
Martin.
Compared to some
Riley
days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Next offering is fouled back. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field knock.
Shortstop, Corey.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. That one at the knees for a strike. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. The Rangers with a lot of ground to make up, and we're the top half of the sixth.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
.3-0 down. There's a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Ground ball to the right side. Horner to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Rangers, the lefty, Wyatt Langford.
Next up for Texas, Wyatt Langford. Bounce to the left side. Swanson. The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Cubs 8 and the Rangers 1.
Sending them shots up that 5-5-5-5. Let them fly. Sending them shots up that 5-5.
Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jalen Beeks. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Dansby Swanson. 1 for 2.
Swanson.
Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here, Scott Kingery.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. 1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for the Cubs.
And
the
here
right
is
fielder,
Michael
number 20,
Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here, Seiya Suzuki. Looking to start something with 1 gone.
Suzuki.
Way high with that one, and that's ball 1. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Cole Winn, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Number 74 getting cranked up as well. The 1-1.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's inside. Swings and misses. The high heat too much on that one.
Next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Michael.
Back to the top of the order. So up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Almost got him. Line and a base hit into right. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Cubs.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Alex Bregman, the next Cub to hit. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1. Way out front for strike two. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Busch off of first with 2 away.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
The 1-2. And there's a base hit to left. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Justin Dean looking for a big hit with 2 out runners at first and second. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Two on, 2 outs. Inside, almost got him.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that is that. Cubs strand a couple. And it remains an 8-1 game. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Sam Haggerty.
Haggerty.
The 1-0.
Nope, outside.
That one missed. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Next for the
It's
Rangers,
tough after
the
falling behind a
designated
hitter,
hitter,
2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The Cubs up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate to second, but he beats the throw. Save. And now a man into scoring position.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it and it cost him.
Man at second. That's in there. And it's 2-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
2 down.
Up next for the Rangers, the third baseman, number 6, Josh.
Here's the third baseman,
Young.
Josh Young. Young not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And the strike call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Man on second, 2 down.
Whoa. No, that's low.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. Rangers leave 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game.
Now pitching for the
We're
Rangers,
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Cole Winn. So coming into the game now on defense, Ezekiel Duran. He takes over as the new first baseman. Stepping in, Nico Horner. 1 for 3.
The second baseman, Nico Horner.
So now pinch hitter for the Cubs, James Triantos.
James Triantos.
The 0-1. And a foul ball. Win. A 6'2 righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, a cutter, and occasionally works in a splitter. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
So now a pinch hitter, Kevin Alcantara. Looking to start something with 1 gone.
Alcantara.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
And that's outside. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Miguel Amaya looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Amaya at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now the DH, Moises Ballesteros. In the air to left center. And that is that. The one hit is all they get. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 8 and the Rangers 1. This is Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Josh Smith. This one in the air center field. Alcantara has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Rangers, the catcher, number 9, Danny.
Here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Jock Peterson, runner on first with 1 down for him. Peterson in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Oh, 1 down. In the air, center field. Alcantara moving under this one. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop Corey.
Now a
Pinch hitting
move
for the
being made
Rangers,
for a pinch
number
hitter,
47,
Willie McIver.
Willie
The runner on first with 2 gone
McIver.
for him. High fly ball, right field. Suzuki under it. And that is that. It's the Cubs 8 and the Rangers 1.
Zungusai, everyday yo me pongo que si tú vas conmigo. Zungusai, dame rey que esta noche usted va a beber mi ombligo.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Number 74.
Lopez.
Michael Hellman. He's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here.
23, Michael Hellman.
Scott Kingery up to him. Fly to right his first time.
Scott Kingery.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Hammered. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Seiya Suzuki digs in now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that one fouled off.
That's the ball.
This one in the air, right field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Michael.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Michael Busch. Pinch hitter coming on, Matt Shaw. Runner on first with 1 down for him.
Shaw.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Headed for the plate. Throw cut off to second. And he's out trying for 2. But a run does come in to score. So up now for Chicago, Alex Bregman. That one hammered, but pulled foul. So now pinch hitter for the Cubs, number 28.
Pedro Ramirez.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Through 8 full, Cubs lead it 9-1. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. Top 9, and it'll get started with a pinch hitter, Cody Freeman.
And they've got a lot of work to do, but it's going to have to start with him at the plate.
Now pitching for
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Daniel Palencia.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 1-1 now. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Rangers.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Ezekiel Duran in the box now. No balls and a strike. The Cubbies up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. That one almost got him. Two one now. Fastball is outside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And a payoff pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second. They get the double play. And just 1 out to go now.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Last chance now for the Rangers. And next is the designated hitter, Justin Foscue. Struck out swinging his first time.
Oh.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That one misses. Ball 2. They're down to their final strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays, great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
swiping, boy. Yeah, no, boy, swiping, boy.